Good morning, friends and family. I am here on the Swiss dairy / silage farm. It's a running joke. Anyway, we have a little bit of milk, some hungry cows. Looks like we need more straw. Hey, cows. Hi. How do we? I don't even remember how we gave them straw, except for probably the shredder. So I need to feed these cows first and foremost. I did get a straw blower. Okay, there's some new mods that have come out that make this a little cheaper. But anyway, we already have it. So this should be empty, right? Yeah. And we should probably take some milk down and get that processing. I was thinking, we have this factory down here that's making stuff, and we could also make chocolate. Now, there is a chocolatier in town, but, there's room for more than one chocolatier in this market. So what I'm thinking is, we were talking about doing a crop field, and I think I'm going to buy this field. And I thought we could actually do 2 crops over here. Obviously, we need wheat. But we could also, this has got a lot of, is this just a grass field? Oh, weird. I think they planted, let me take a look real quick at the map. I was thinking about buying this next time we have a silage sale. No, this is just grass here. So what I was thinking is we could grow wheat or something on this field here. Looks like he's growing barley. That would work, actually, if it stays for the whole season. Because we could use that to make straw. And then one of these sections, or both, we could take and we could plant sugar beets. I was thinking we could put a sugar factory here. I looked into it. It's about $100,000 to build a factory. And we could produce our own sugar. We could not only sell the sugar, but actually, we could take sugar over to the chocolate or to our dairy and sell it chocolate too. So we could sell both. Like we could fill it up and make chocolate, but we could also, as in we're not making enough milk to make that much chocolate, but we could also use that and sell just plain sugar. So I think that's the route we're going to go. It's a long-term plan. I don't know. It's probably going to take us at least a year or two to save up enough income, but we're already halfway through the first year, so shouldn't take too long. Takes a year. All right, so let's go ahead and get these cows fed. I was going to use the little Porsche, but I don't think you can even pull the feed wagon. Let's see. This tractor is pretty useless. I do like it, but it's kind of. This would be good for mowing the lawn around your house, and that's about it. Now, it can't even, like you couldn't even run it as a windrower. The windrower, I think, goes like 15 miles an hour. It's slow, Captain Slow. All right, but we could use that with it. Let's try to hook up the feed wagon and see what happens. Devastating results. Does this have a PTO? I don't think it does. It does. Look at that. Okay, well. No. Okay. All right. Well, it was worth a try. It could be our hay spreader. We could also use it to collect milk. Man. Such a disappointment. All right. We'll do that. Do I have a flatbed? I do have a flatbed. Okay, good. All right. So let's go ahead and grab the bigger tractor. And we'll take a look. I don't think the fields are ready to mow yet. So we're pretty much, I think once we're done feeding the cows, we're done with April. We'll move on to next month when we have to mow. So let's go ahead and just do the cows for the day, though. It is funny when this is quote unquote the smaller tractor. It's such a huge tractor, especially after being on that little Porsche. This is a monstrously huge tractor. Oops. There we go. Let's go give them some meatballs. Isn't that what that symbol looks like? It's like a meatball. Now, the one thing we do have that's going on is we got a lot of slurry. Another thing we should look into is when we get our crop field, we should... I don't think we have manure. There's no manure because I don't have a manure pit. If I bought a pit, we could start maybe saving manure, but I don't know. We'll see. But I would like to use the slurry. That was all of it. To fertilize our fields. So I'll have to get a slurry wagon, slurry spreader, whatever you call it. Sounds so slimy, slurry spreader. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this telehandler with our bale spike. I hate these bale spikes. I need to do something different. If they were adjustable, I would like them better. Probably. I don't think they. Yeah, they don't. They just fork on and. Lights on for safety. That's been a rule since Farm Sim 15. All right. I'm going to poke this down. Going to pick that up. Ooh-hoo. When it's all said and done, I'm going to pick that up. All right. Okay. I've got 2 bales. Get them up and over. And grind them up. We still got plenty of silage in stock is what I was trying to say. And arf. There we go. Hopefully we get over the top. There we go. That's very satisfying when that happens. I don't know why I like that so much, but it is satisfying. And it is mixed and churned together. You probably we could throw some straw in there to make it 100%, but I don't have any straw bales. Once again, that'd be nice. The downside is I'm going to have to probably build a straw storage facility at some point, so we can store those bales too, though I don't know. We'll see. Here you go, cows. Here's your food for the day. Wow, it took all of it. I guess we'll mix up another batch. Jeez. Chubby cows. I thought these were dairy cows, not beef cows. I suppose it takes a lot of energy to make milk. There we go. So we need to be able to start. See, I'm I mean, I guess there's room here to store straw, too, on that end bay. It's devouring those. Let's grab 2 of these. I think it's because we kind of flew through winter and didn't really feed during the winter that we got so low on food, but we should have been up at the crack of dawn. I don't know what happened here. Woke up late. No, I think I'm going to need to build another, like an actual. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Something could go along there, right where that lamp is. So get rid of that lamp and put a building in here. And it'll be conveniently located because of where the cows are. Just I don't want to make it that. I don't want to make it too cramped so that it's hard to turn in here, but. And it's full. That's it. All right, so we'll park this. I try not to add anything more to it because I don't want to mess it up and make it into, what do you call it? It's not total mixed ration. They call it forage. That's what they call it because the cows won't eat that. So in real life, I'm assuming cows will eat pretty much a lot of different things you throw at them. But for whatever reason, the game does not allow them to eat forage, which is just basically an off mixture of TMR. So we're going to grab the milk and take it down. And then I think I'm going to run down to the shop with our telehandler and the trailer and get some. We need to get some straw for our cows because we're pretty low. This will fill it up most of the way, I think. Yeah, 5,000, 6,000 liters. It holds 8,000 total, so that's not actually not a bad haul. Oof. And let's go ahead and head on down. Look at that pretty trailer. Nice reflective material. I'm not sure where. I must drop it off back there. All right. Let me out. So it's fun to have the dairy actually working again. It seems like we can't produce enough milk, though, yet for it to keep working. So we're going to have to get more cows. Start producing more milk. How many do we? I don't know how many we have right now. I don't think the barn is full. Let's take a look at our production chains. Where is that? That's not under here. Anything good for sale? No. Production chains. Cows. I want animals. Oh, here. We have 30 brown Swiss cows. Different ages, apparently. And they are producing milk, but. So we have 30 cows. I don't know. Let's see. That building holds how many animals? I hate the way you have to do this, but it's this one. 45. So we got room for 15 more cows. One of the reasons I left it like that is because I was hoping they would breed. I believe they may not have even reached breeding age, though, or they might have just reached breeding age. So we'll have to see how that goes. Can we gain 15 cows in a year? Possibly. We'll have to see. Once again, the thing that I'm learning about the animals in Farm Sim 22 is that they don't seem to make a ton of money, though it seems like the eggs are good. And honey is really good if you do it, like a lot of it. So it seems like those are the two that really cheap to run, and they make a decent amount of money. But on hard mode, which we're not playing right now, it's hard to make money with anything, honestly. Little bits here and there, but I know I always get a ton of tips when I do this. My biggest tip is keep it slow, and you'll be able to control it. If you go too fast, you lose control. There you go. Nice and smooth. It only took like 3 tries to get it back there. Nope. There we go. I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, so we have that done. What else do we need to do? It's definitely not mowing day to day, so let's go ahead and park this here for now. And what we do need to do is get this guy. And we need to run down to the shop and get some more straw. I remember somebody asked me in one of my streams recently, and by the way, if you haven't been on the Twitch channel, I don't do, I'm going to be honest, I do Farm Sim on Friday night. So if you're just a Farm Sim person, come out on Fridays. But I do multiplayer of most of the games that we play on my channel pretty much all week long. So Monday night, we have Private SnowRunner with me and Mr. Micah doing the hardcore. That's where we get all those episodes from. Tuesday night, we have open multiplayer for Railroads Online. Wednesday night, we just kind of randomly do games. Thursday, I have multiplayer Convoy with American Truck Sim. And then Friday, we do our multiplayer sim, Farm Sim on Calmston. And that's open to the public. So first come, first serve, obviously. On those games have like 8-player limits, a lot of them. But that's how we do it. So we would love to have you come out and watch. It's the link to my Twitch channel is in the description. And come on out. We're always. It's funny because we seem to hold right around 20 viewers. I'm not sure why that is, but we just seem to. It's like 20 viewers. That's it. Oh, you know what I left down here? This has been down here for months. I wonder if that's a sign that I should sell it. I forgot about my pickup truck. My berry blue pickup. I love this pickup truck. I should probably sell it. I don't know. I never use it, but it is nice to have for the map. And I can't tow this trailer with it. You know what? Why am I being stupid? This thing has been, seriously, it's been parked down here for 6 months. I don't know. I feel really bad about this, but we'll pick something else up. Maybe like a Lin track or something like we used to have. I remember the guy that owned the farm before me had one, and I sold it, and I kind of regretted it. It's a Lin track, and let me see if they have it in the shop. They may not have any available right now, but It's a little truck that can, now it's not here, that can get all these different beds on it. You can actually, oh, these are cool. Those are expensive, though. You can actually use it to spread slurry and manure. And so I think I might buy one of those. We'll see. It'll act as a pickup truck. It can also, because it has a tractor hitch, you can tow this trailer. So anyway, we'll look at those down the road. But in the meantime, back to stay on target. I need to go to this. And we'll do this. And I want to get how many? 8. Okay, now we got to load those. That'll be fun. I regret nothing. Actually, this should be pretty easy. The hope is that we can fit them too wide. Yeah, we should be fine. Oh my God. Let go. Okay, good. I thought for a minute there we were going to have an issue, but it turns out we did not. And the scoopies. So I'll tell you what, this is pretty handy right here. Who needs a pickup or a tractor when you have a front loader? I'm not sure in real life you'd pull this trailer up hills with a front loader. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure it's got the torque. I don't know if you'd ruin the engine or anything like that in real life. I'm not sure. There we go. Look at that. And we're going to tie these down just so that they don't move when I put those top layers on. That's a nice bale texture. I don't know if you guys looking close, you guys see it's got that netting on it, like it's wrapped with netting, which is how they really are. It's not just hay with a string or straw with a string. Here we go. You can see a sign there from John Deere for that new precision farming technology that is coming out. We may have to look into that for our farm, though, because we're doing grass, I'm not as worried about it. But if we do start doing a lot of crop farming, we may look into having to do that, because I guess it saves a lot of fertilizer and stuff. Now, I don't know that I'm going to continue to roll the grass. It took forever to do that little roller, and that's the biggest one that you can get. And so I might just leave the grass at one stage of fertilization. We will get a little bit less yield, but I don't know. It's hard to know. It's like it literally takes like 6 hours to do the application, and it's like, man, do I really want to spend that time, or do I just want to keep getting the profits because it's free? I don't know. It's hard. That's a tough one. Eventually, we'll make the same amount of money, but it's like I don't know if it's really worth all that time of rolling to do it. So we'll see. Sounds like somebody's texting me. Probably have to check my phone here in a minute. Wait, that was wrong. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be a heavy load right there. That's not a light load. Let's get this back up to the farm. So it's been a day of of grunt work. I mean, that's really what we're doing today. There's not a lot of farming going on, but this is part of farming. I mean, farming is chores, is it not? Look at the brakes on that. Oh, WRX. Audi Quattro mix. I love my car. Oh, my gosh. I don't have painted brake pads. My wheels are too spindly. You would never see them, but, man, I love my car. It's so much fun to drive. Ding, ding. All right, let's see if we can make it over the tracks. I mean, I'm definitely at full speed here, so we're not... There's enough pull. I just don't know if we're going to be able to get up the hill. We'll have to see. This thing is, once again, not really designed, I think, for towing, but then again, in Europe, they use them for a lot of different stuff, so we'll see. Oh, look at that. She's doing it. We are losing speed, but not much. I heard the RPMs dip a little bit, but we're doing just fine. Okay, there we go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And we made it. That was a close thing, but we did it. All right, first things first, let's get these offloaded. And then we will move. I'll put them in the cheese grater, the shredder, and we'll put the straw in to feed the cows. That's all we need it for. Now, once again, when we have a lot of straw, we can put 4-4 and then a straw bale into the mixer and make it, like, use it for, what do you call it, filler. And that'll make the food go a little further, so that'll be a nice thing. But that's not until we have our own fields, so where we're producing. Plunk. Whoop. That one didn't want to let go. Never should have let you go. And we're going to grab these. Whoop. Yeah. Well, that went nice. And we're going to go up here. Drop these off. Drop those kitties at the pool. Oh, no. Oh, okay. That works. Best job ever. What a neat. He does good work. That did not come out the way I wanted it to, but Farm Sim Physics 1999. All right, there we go. And speaking of which, I don't think they've changed the physics since 1999. They say they do, but honestly, this feels the same as it did way back in 15. It's still maybe not as bad. Things are pretty bad. I'd have to go back and play again and see how the mechanics were, but you get used to it. And I've played games that are way worse. It is a tough thing to program these kind of mechanics into a game, and it's. I know people complain about it, but honestly, Farm Sim, as frustrating as it can be, I think out of all the games that I've played, Farm Sim does do it the best. It's still not great, but it's the best that I've experienced in a bale handling game. Some games just, like you get near the trailer and they auto-load, and then you unload it and they just dump right there in like a nice pile, but they don't. It's all auto-loading stuff. You don't actually physically do it. Which a lot of my viewers prefer. I know that a lot of you guys like or prefer auto load over doing it yourself. But I love the fact that we can, and like I said, it's a little frustrating, but I don't know, I feel like I personally like being able to do it manually. I don't know, I kind of like the fact that we can, and I like doing it manually. I've learned to do it, and once again, things don't always turn out the way I want them to, but usually I'm pretty close to where I want it to be, and I'm happy then. Like, hey, look what I did. I actually worked hard and got this to be what I wanted it to be. And that, and I got it stacked the way I wanted. Like bringing these bales up. 2 or 3 years ago, I might have really struggled to get those onto the trailer. But now, because I spent time and learned how to do it, I'm glad that I did, because I'm having fun, I guess playing, I don't want to say more realistically, but yeah, because I'm not just letting the computer do it for me. I'm actually happily in control of, the product. So let's go ahead and, this still has some bales in it. Uh-oh. I didn't see that. Okay, well, we'll go dump this off first. Do you guys remember, I think we go through here, don't we? We just go where the cow, we fed it. Look at this little old tractor. Yep. It doesn't have enough power to move and chop at the same time. There we go. So I had bought those little square bales before. They are easier to handle, but all right, so we're going to put this here, and I need to open the back. Breaking the law. Open the back. Come on, open it. There we go. Put. Nope. See how easy that was? God dang it. I missed. What do you think? Should it go in this way or sideways? I think it's supposed to go in the other way now that I'm looking at this. Like this. So then why would you open the back? I don't know. Unless maybe you're I bet you're supposed to set it on that and then use this thing to lift it. Which one is it? Is it this? Yeah, there we go. It delays for a second, so I let go of the control, and then yeah, there we go. Okay, and it loaded. Oh, go little tractor, do. Poor little tractor. Wow. Talk about funka chunka. All right. I can't move anymore. The tractor's stuck. Well, they are taking a lot of straw. Oh, boy. Well, we'll just load it up. I mean, that's why we bought it. And let's put that down again. And we'll just keep loading it and running it. Spring allergies. Oy, oy, oy. Bless me. Oh, ran those bushes over. Let her go. Oh, bless you. Now my wife is sneezing. Well, that didn't go to plan. I think we're going to have to do it like this. God bless you, darling.
Thanks.
And excuse you, darling. Nope. Yep, there we go. It doesn't make sense. It's left bumper down. You'd think to close it would be left bumper up. But because you're raising the... Oop, I went the wrong way. Go, little tractor. Bless you. All right, cows, take a straw bath. See, they like that. Those dang cows. Those weirdos. We're going to call this episode Strong. Oh, wow, they took another one. Yikes. Rinse and repeat. All right. This is where having a deckhand would help. Have somebody else come and help you. So one person could load the bales while the other one could run the tractor. Bless you. Bless your sick heart. That was perfection. It's a little crooked, but oh, no, you don't. All right. Take it in, Mr. Porsche. Take it in, Junior. Are you cows happy yet? There we go. They finally filled up all the way. That's it. So we've got them all the straw that they need, probably for several months. Wow, that's good news. Bless you. My goodness. Sick people. She's not sick. She's actually just allergic. All right. So I think that pretty much takes us through April. So ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to go ahead and put all these toys away. And I definitely had fun playing on the farm today. We got a lot done. We got our cows fed up for a couple more months, though I'll probably still do a daily feeding. And we got some straw for the cows. We looked at the field. We delivered some milk. All in all, not bad for a 40-minute gameplay session. And that is, pretty much how Farm Sim goes. It seems like you need about an hour per month to get things done. And sometimes more if you got a lot of field work. Obviously, when I do the mowings and stuff, those take me hours and hours and hours. So usually I stream that because it's, once again, talking about the Twitch channel, if I have a spot where I need to do like 3 or 4 hours of field work with no YouTube recording, I'll stream it. So please feel free to join the channel. We'd love to have you over on Twitch. Anyway, have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And we will see you on the next exciting episode of Alpine Farm. Pretty soon we'll be able to mow the grass. It's going to be May, and I think that we'll have our first mowing of the year. And then by June or July, we should have enough money to buy that other field. Like I said, it's going to be, I think it's still going to be a long-term plan because I have to get the funds together We're going to need more building space. We're going to definitely need a harvester. And if we're going to do sugar beets, we're going to need a sugar beet harvester. We're going to need to buy a building. So we really need probably a good $1 million worth of money to expand. And I don't really want to take any more loans out. So I'm trying to pay the loan off and kind of expand at the same time. And so it's going to be a bit of a process to do that. But we will get there eventually. And but I can foresee us needing at least another. Let me look at this real quick. I mean, we could fit a harvester in here, but if we're still going to need another outbuilding. Plus, we need a straw building. So, like I said, I think that field that we looked at, one of them is going to be sugar beets. And we'll run down there real quick once again and take a look. At least my evil plan is that this is going to be the plot that we're going to buy. This area here is going to be used for sugar beets. Maybe the buildings. Here's the thing. This is nice and flat. So if we build a couple buildings, so I build like a sugar factory and 2 more barn facilities, one for the harvester and the sugar beet machine, and the other for some of our equipment to go down in. And I'll probably move some of that equipment that's up there down to here. I'll have to think about it because I don't want to spread stuff out too much. I want the things where we use them is where they should be. So if I have feeding equipment, that should be up by the cows. If I have bales, that should be up by the cows. Though this is pretty flat too. Flat enough to get some buildings in. So I think if we're going to do buildings, they'll go here along with our sugar facility. We'll use this field to produce straw. That's the plan anyway. And then over here, this will be for sugar beets, this field down here. But I think that one up there, it's flat enough right there that we can build buildings on it. And here's where we can do our sugar beet crop. And so that should work out pretty well, and it's all one purchase. So it's nice. I don't have to buy a bunch of different fields. Fairly easy access to the road, fairly easy access to the farm. So I think this will be nice, and this is going to work out for us. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help, and we will see you next time. Don't forget, also check us out on Twitch. We'll be streaming tonight. Bye.